Hello, my name is Joana Bastos. I'm a visual artist and creative producer from Portugal. I want to thank you to London Fashion Film Festival for inviting me to this little interview about this pandemic situation related with fashion world and film industry. So, the first question is, do you think the fashion world changed during the pandemic? And do you think it will stay this way? Yes, absolutely. Actually, everything is related, and it wasn't only the fashion world that changed. I think the entire world did. And we still have a lot of uncertainty, and in my opinion, it won't be the same anymore. As we all know, during the pandemic, many companies closed and many people were massively fired, and we still don't know what the outcome will be with the remaining big and small companies in the fashion and other industries. At the same time, I think in this period the fashion world started to become more digital with a greater flow of information in social networks, for example. It's in a crisis period that big transformations happen, and it would be better if we can change our mindset to new opportunities in our lives and business policies, including human resources, product management, marketing and communication strategies in a technological way, also, among other policies. According to a news article that I have read from Global Footprint Network, and with which I agree, they said that this pandemic has been showing us that it's possible to change our resource consumption behavior in a short period of time. However, the true sustainability, the one which enables us to thrive on Earth, will only be achieved through planning, not through catastrophe. So I think it's important to keep it in mind. In general, I don't know actually if this strategy changes will take place in post-pandemic period, but I think we should learn from this situation so that we can at least be better prepared in similar situations like this. The second question is, the pandemic affected the film industry a lot. What are these changes, you think, and how beneficial they can be? So, all activities become more complex if there is greater proximity between people, as it happens in film industry and many more areas. In this new reality where this happens, the production process should be more stringent regarding health and safety measures, because we continue to take risks even though we are no longer in confinement. This doesn't mean we can't be back. And until we return to normality, we have to adapt to this reality with limitations, of course. There are ways of working that are already done remotely, like pre-production and post-production. But even in this industry, I believe a lot it is possible to reinvent ourselves for the development of more creative and technological solutions in the production of entertainment. Until we have an effective vaccine, I think it won't be possible for us to see the movie theaters full again, like many other events with large crowds of people that have been cancelled or postponed, and the reality is that the negative impact has been huge. But in another way, the consumption of films at home and the demand for streaming in several areas of entertainment have increased since confinement began. This way of disclosure is already a good bet definitely, and maybe even better in the future. However, it's likely that independent cinema will also gain strength due to the size of the production teams being smaller and the fact that they can develop their projects in more controlled environments and thus minimizing their risk of contagion. Third question. Some brands replaced their catwalks to fashion films due to COVID-19. What do you think about this? A live fashion event is much more exciting and real. There is a great proximity and a better notion of designs, colors, textures, and even the relationship and the contact between people. But under these circumstances, brands must create alternative ways for the promotion of their products and services. For me, no doubt that communication through fashion films is equally as interesting and can be very appealing and effective. I believe in creative communication solutions through multimedia projects like short films because the brand is more likely to have greater reach and visibility. In my point of view, the internet is a very important tool in the evolution of communication technology because there is an increasingly easier and faster access to information. This can be very, very positive because the brands can create a closer relationship with their audience and boost new audience as well through the most varied communication strategies. I hope you have had a nice time and thank you for watching.